Like, share, and subscribe, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I guess the battery don't want to play the music right, huh, family? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Just wanted to come to you right now and just talk to you about a very important topic. Very important topic. Why are there so many home invasions in America? Why is the trend of home invasion on the rise? And a lot of people, you have your misplaced thoughts about the home invaders. You know, a lot of people may attach urban, that new coin term for Negroes, attach that to the issue and the trend of home invasions. But now let me tell you something. Home invasions reach from the lowest slums in New York to the highest ritzy places in Hollywood and Beverly Hills. Home invasions. Nobody's immune to a home invasion. But what you can do is you can prepare for it. Number one, physically, mentally, and truthfully, actually exposing yourself to truth about the subject and knowledge. Preparation and foreknowledge is the key to almost every undertaking you're gonna endure in this life. And let me show y'all something else again. Order your shirt, your RBG Hebrew 1 shirt, Matthew 13 and 30 logo shirt. This is my logo, y'all. So order details on Edwards Michael 6424. Hit me there and I'll hit you back with a confirmation number and direct you where to send your donation. Now let's get back into it. Who's immune from a home invasion? I want to say no one is. Who's more prone to being a home invader? I'm getting these crazy phone calls this morning. Who's more prone to being a home invader? And follow me on Instagram, Michael Edwards 380 RBG Hebrew 1. There is no racially profiling home invaders, the people that do the home invasions. Because just like the victims of home invasion are from New York to California, so goes the economic bracket that contains these people to do this kind of shit. It's very eclectic. Now here, and these motherfuckers here choose to do this shit while I'm talking. So anyway, let me get back into it. What makes any of us prepared or not prepared for a home invasion? Let me talk to you. Number one, not being the person that walks around saying it will never happen to me, because let me tell you something. Everybody that it happens to, they always say that. It will never happen to me. And in that sense, I'm telling you, preparation is key. Mental, spiritual, physical, and with actual experience and foreknowledge. Now, here it is. The reason why home invasions have become a rising trend is the fact that the economy is so bad, number one, and that's common knowledge. But the fact is this: The the economy has been bad several times in the history of America. But home invasions, why is it so bad now? Because now, unlike any other time, most people are keeping their wealth and storing it where? At home. I'm going to say that one more time. Why are these home invasions so prevalent today? Because of the economy, in the sense that everybody or most people are storing their wealth at home because they feel more comfortable. They feel like they're not going to rob themselves and cheat themselves and steal from themselves. Hold on, let me get some water, family. Well, I gotta iron this shirt, this part of the shirt down. This motherfucker poking up right there. These men with this goddamn weed eater, they need to go sit down. That shit loud. Cheers. I need to go get another gallon of water, man. But here we go. Economics. Bad economics. Unemployment. All of those things create the perfect atmosphere for a home invasion. And it seemed like this motherfucker listening to me. When I went inside, I heard the weed eater stop. I come outside and start talking, and there it is again. The devil. But the atmosphere in America is just perfect for home invasions because everybody is in a distrust state of our government and the banking system. So they all try to keep the money at home. Look at Floyd Mayweather, a paper-rich fool. This brother walk around with wheelbarrows of money. Let me go out in here, because these motherfuckers will make me start cussing in a minute with the weed eater. Paper rich, though. Paper gold. And let me tell you a story about paper gold. Rap Brown. Y'all look up who Rap Brown was. Rap Brown said, y'all black folk, number one, are you the biggest spender? You've been that way since the 60s. But you chumps because you go for it. He said, you go for what? Well, go for what? You go for the white man giving you your value when you go work and he steal your energy and turn that over into currency or tender dollars, paper dollars, and took away the gold standard where you can't even turn that tender in at the bank for gold. Rap Brown said, you go for that because you're chumps. Rap Brown said, the white man could tell you today, go get all of the rocks, gather up all the rocks and pebbles and bring them to me, and we gonna give you $1,000,000 no matter how many of them you bring, 1 or 10. Rap Brown said all the black folk in America would be first gathering of all the rocks to get paper rich. And then you go take the rocks and turn them in, and the white man say, we using rocks as currency, chump. Y'all ain't get it. I'm gonna say that shit again because a lot of black people are slow as hell. I said Rap Brown said y'all black folk are the biggest spenders even since the 60s. And you're chumps because you go for it. What do you go for? You go for the economic slavery of this country that says even when you go to work and you expend energy, the white man steals your energy and he gives you as payment tender, currency, paper gold. Rap Brown said, why do you accept that? You can't even go to the bank and get real gold for that because they've taken away the gold standard for regular folks. Rap Brown said that happened because you go for it. Rap Brown said the white man could take all of the tell you to take all the rocks and gather them up in the country and bring them to him. Rap Brown said the white man to get the rocks and give you $1 million worth of paper, and they tell you we using rocks as currency. Chump. And that's awfully true in the sense that this economy is ran by what is not backed, but by a legal tender note. It's got us in a perpetual inflation. Now watch this. When everybody distrusts the government and they even are hoarding those tendered currencies, that dollar, the note, that's backed by only your energy and sweat. When you do that, the criminals, the smart criminals, see that as a trend. Facebook is the only entity that can understand trending. When everybody's struggling for 10, 15, 20 years, the criminals see that everybody is are in a perpetual state of mistrust with the government, and that's why they're struggling. So they start to hoard resources. Where do you hoard the resources? You hoard them at home. Who hoards resources in the bank today? Most people trying to get their money out the bank and buy gold and silver, right? Who hoards money in the bank today? Nothing but people that are not knowledgeable about this topic. So people are rightly and more intelligently hoarding their wealth and resources at home because there's a vote of no confidence with the government and lending institutions and the banks. So it makes everybody susceptible to that type of crime, home invasion. Now, let me talk to you about how you prepare your mind and your life and your family for that. Because that's a stressful moment. It's a stressful moment. And even though you're under economic duress, the moment still calls for money. Why? Because you got to buy different apparatuses to help you protect yourself and keep from having to fall victim to the economy in the sense that you become prey. So how do you avoid that? I'll tell you. You avoid it by knowing that it can come any day and it can happen to anybody, rich or poor. And you avoid that by preparing yourself and your family for the eventuality of that fact. It may happen. Just like you put a fire extinguisher on your wall, you don't expect to have a fire, but it may happen. I like to tell everybody, make sure that your first line of defense is not 911. 911 should be one of the first things you do in a home invasion situation if there's time and a place, or if you're not the only person involved. But don't act like the police are supposed to be first responders to your life and your issues. No, they're not, and they're not supposed to be. You are supposed to be responsible. That's responsible. Now, listen to me. What do you do if your door flies open at 3 in the morning and you're knocked out sleeping? Well, I'm going to tell you, number one, if you had not prepared for that moment, it will overtake you. Oh, yes, it will. It will overtake you and devour you. Now, listen to me. How do you prepare for that moment? By being vigilant, by being consistent. I tell everybody, and especially in this house with our family, lock the damn door. Lock the door. You need to lock the door. Yes, you do. Why do you need to lock the door? Because the door is a portal. Most robbers don't like to go through windows. Most robbers don't bring bulldozers and knock down walls. The door is a portal, an entrance to your domain. Lock it when you're on the other side of it and when you're outside. That's very simple. I don't know how many people that you can even look up in Google that got killed from sitting up in their house and somebody kicked the door open and the door wasn't even locked. Or somebody walked in. Well, walked in on you and killed you. Lock the door. That's very important. Number two, having a working and operable cell phone. And knowing that when you use the cell phone, your job is not to sit there and wait on the police or wait and sit up, defenseless calling 911. No, there's a way that you use the cell phone in that type of event. And if you hadn't thought about it before, I'm telling you, you're going to be the person that's going to be doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, and you increase your chances of getting killed. Your cell phone should just be used as simply a documenting device. 911, send, speaker, throw the phone down. Preferably on the soft area so you don't break it. But while it's down, you should be doing other things like trying to, bring your family into a room, get all together, or get to your firearm, or actually try to make that escape if you can. Because if you can escape with the cell phone if you're by yourself, or you can escape without it. Don't matter. But the cell phone should be also passed off as a responsibility to your spouse or whomever you're living with that's an adult, to also be able to call 911 and competently convey active home invasion. These are keywords that will make the police step on it. If you tell them my house is being burglarized, or you will probably get them there in 45 minutes. Because burglary sends a different connotation as it relates to what the police think. But an active home invasion, if you say that, my name, my address, I have a weapon, this is what I have on, active home invasion, throw the phone down. They still talking, keep saying it. Active home invasion at this address. That's how you talk to because all they need to know is your address and what's going on. Any other questions that 911 operators are asking you is foolishness and a waste of your time and might get you killed. So you dictate the flow of that conversation. As that's going on, I want to tell you that every home needs some type of weapon. And I'm not talking about no kitchen knife. If you're going to use a knife and you're afraid of guns, make sure it's a knife that you can use for self-defense and it won't break off. If you're going to use a weapon, a gun, or firearm, or rifle of some sort, or shotgun, make sure that you are competent in using that weapon. And you're using the right type of ammo for the type of home that you're in. Competent firearm safety. Once you've gotten that phone call off and you've committed the address to the 911 operator and you've gotten your firearm and your family is secured, if that's possible, then the next step is to find the exit. Because you don't want to ever be sitting around, standing around, trying to defend a castle when the door is right there and you could run out and save your life and not even fire a shot. If you can get your family out with you, run. Get out with the phone and your weapon. But if you can't, then you need to learn how to defend yourself. And I won't venture into telling you how to do that because I'm not a firearms trainer or instructor. Although I'm very good with firearms, I want to suggest to you to get a firearms class, safety and training, a self-defense class of some sort if you can't fight. I can fight. And also learn how to use a knife, a actual knife. Like, I'm gonna show you one. I keep knives on me all the time. Like one of these. This is a buck knife, a fixed blade that ain't gonna break off, that you can use to defend yourself. If, especially all these guys that just got out of pen. You get out of the prison and you on parole and you in your apartment, somebody breaking on you. You can't have a gun. They didn't tell you can have a knife. You can't have a knife, can you? So we're not gonna get into how you can defend yourself because each state is different. But I will tell you, take a defense course of some sort or get some practical knowledge about using your firearms and these and this. Now, I actually have a channel that we dedicated toward this kind of thing, but I wanted to point that out and let you know, lastly, that weapons going off inside of a building structure are extremely loud. I don't know if you're prepared for that or if you know what that sounds like or if you ever deemed it necessary to put yourself in that kind of cipher. Hey, Miss Beverly, how you doing, sis? But I want to tell you, guns going off inside a building structure are really loud. You need to prepare yourself for that in the eventuality that it happens. Now, listen to me. What is the reason? What is the reason the burglar's coming? Because it's a bad economy and most people are hoarding their wealth. Look at the rappers with all the money in their houses. But what's the bigger truth? The bigger truth is you should see that as a trend and begin to prepare yourself, even if you have nothing. Even if you have nothing, always prepare yourself to preserve life. You have no belongings, preserve your life. Now, tonight I think we're going to be on live tonight with a very interesting topic, and I'm not going to even say it right now. People start laughing and shit, excuse me. But I want y'all to come back tonight. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell. Follow me on Instagram, Michael Edwards 380, RBG Hebrew 1. You can order your shirts at Edwards Michael 6424, and I'll hit you back with payment link and your order number and confirmation number. Let me shout out my brother Sonetta. Let me shout out Miss Beverly. Let me shout out Global Media. I was gonna mess around and laugh at Hassan this morning, but I was like, man, let me leave that nigga right here alone for a minute. Cause I know this boy here, he out there eating meat off the street like a town dog the other day. He out to prove a point, y'all. Poppy want to prove something. Poppy want to prove he tough. Boy, that nigga eating that goddamn meat on camera, brother. I done told y'all about eating like that with the camera on. Don't do that. You ain't no urban food tester. Miss Beverly, that nigga almost took the whole shish kebab down his throat and pulled the stick out. Call you Deep throat. Call you old yeller. Sounder or something. Global Media said, "What do you think about the B Stinger Savage interview?" I only watched a part of it. I can't watch a lot of Ron with this stuff, man. I can't watch a lot of it. These niggas with all of this stuff, man, this shit is depressing. So I couldn't watch a lot of it. I had to go and then do some music and other stuff. But the part I did see, I respect Ron Savage. You know what I mean? Ron Savage is trying. That other devil that's out here being a hypocrite. I want to ask him why you want to write a fucking book. You talking about Ron Savage book and shit. He got two versions of it. Man, why don't you write one and get the fuck off the internet? Why don't you go do what Ron did? Get some medicine, man, and get a doctor, man. You feel me? Don't talk about him, and you need the same kind of help. That's what I was tripping on. I'm looking at Ronald Savage and this brother here working, got a job, doing his activism. Every time you see him, he ain't like the old Ronald when we saw crying and shit that day on the. He's even. Poppy need to get like that, man. Now, although I know, like I said, it's some depressing shit, and I hate to even talk about the details of this shit anymore, cause it's so disgusting. Poppy taking pictures with Bam Body, y'all. Bam got a handful of his ass by himself. They taking selfies together, Bam, palming this nigga's booty. I ain't never seen Ronald Savage with a picture like that after the rape. Now, although Ron might have some picture, I don't know. I never seen it. And y'all know this? Y'all notice this? This is one thing that a lot of people forgot. When Bam Bada actually when he finally addressed it on the news, y'all remember the motherfucker said he didn't know B Stinger. Y'all remember that? It's only a few people talking about that. That discredited Africa Bambaataa to me totally, family. All the way. He said he didn't know B Stinger. Then Blue Pill, no, Red Pill. I don't know which one of them it was. But the pills showing a goddamn advertisement from the 80s with B Stinger's name on the motherfucking flyer. You don't remember B Stinger? Damn. Yeah. The last interview. I hope it is for Poppy's sake. Cause Poppy gonna lose his motherfucking mind. The long as Ron Savage on this internet and people mentioning Ron, poor Poppy gonna keep on just in this psychosis, my brother. He hate Ron, and he's trying to outdo him. He trying to out hard Ron. He trying to out troll Ron. He trying to out insult Ron. This nigga, y'all done seen the video with Poppy talking about he want to lay heavy dick on care of the kids. Bro, how can you attack Ron Savage and he ain't never done no shit like that? It's better to say leave it alone. Nuh-uh, never. You know why I won't leave it alone? I hate to talk about it. But you know why I'm never going to leave it alone? Because that nigga came to all of us and fucking lied. See that? Alarm go off when the truth come out. That nigga came and lied to all of us. Lied to me and Sonetta twice. Why would I leave it alone? The community need to know. These niggas here, they said Polite was a scammer and the community needed to know about that. Why the community don't need to know that Poppy got, you know, bam, this him after he got out of jail. Bam, one of my dogs a little sick. You think you could shoot me some antibiotics and a syringe or two and about $300,000-400,000 so I can put in my bank account? I'm doing a little bad. I'm out there bad. And you come out here screaming and shit. Oh, he raped me. Brother, you was probably raping him too. Most definitely. Indubitably. Exactly, man. The fucking flyer. We seen the flyer. All of us seen the flyer, man. B Stinger, biggest day on the flyer. Bam, say, I don't know who that is. I don't even know him. Poppy got that same fucking spirit, man. Poppy got that same lying disposition. That same double tongue, fam. Mm-hmm. Poppy will tell you 1 minute that he want to take all the children on field trips. And then the next minute, he'll tell you, I touch children. I touch children because I was touched as a child. But you really wasn't a child when you got touched. Well, when you was about 15 or 16, you said you was a murderer, man. You said you was doing hits for these niggas. The nigga that's putting his dick between your thighs and making the shit smoke, man. How that work? That's why I keep on asking it. How you rape a killer? How you rape a hitman? Yeah, boss. He got an erection when he saw that title. Cause Israel loved this Dookie shoot story, man. That nigga, the brother. Israel is the gatekeeper of Africa Bambaata's asshole story. Excuse my language. He is literally the doo-doo keeper, the doo-doo gatekeeper, the back gate, the back door keeper. Isn't you the back door keeper, baby? That nigga the what? How does it? What it is? The coon who stepped by the door. What is it? What's the statement? What's the word? Izzy is the nigga that guarded the back door. All of the stories. He's the motherfucking gatekeeper for the Bambaata story, y'all. Do you want to know something about the knockout game? Go to Israel Doctrine. This nigga can tell you everything about how they used to play the knockout game in Bronx River, man. This nigga could tell you every time Poppy got blowjobs, man, from brothers. Miss Beverly says she tried to keep it peace. We all tried to keep it peace with him, Miss Beverly. This nigga out here talking about he buried Israel Doctrine mama in his backyard now. He done murdered her. He killed her. Inviting me to his nuts like an open homosexual. My lady in the background all the time. And she don't like bisexuals. Neither do I. He shitted on himself because he gets drunk and starts doing all that talking, man, and lying and shit. I ain't never seen, I don't know if Ron was drunk on camera that day when he was crying, but I ain't never seen him like that afterwards. Even. But this nigga Poppy, boy, I wish I would have heard him that night. Me and him was on the phone, and this nigga here was on that bitch raging. Cause he want to do something to Sonetta. He can't get close to him. This nigga just want to scratch him or something. Just Poppy want to do something. Throw a rock and hit the nigga or something. Raging, a lunatic. I got him on the phone like a lion. I'm in the motherfucking lion's den with this nigga that ain't ate in months. A starved lion. Brother, listen. We gonna feed you in the morning. Just come to the table. We gonna eat. This nigga talking all about how he used to gang bang and he's so tough and all this fuck shit. I tell him, brother, come on. There are literally, over 50 to 100 million guns in the United States. Over. I think I checked the number. Who in the fuck want to hear about yours like that's the only one? I don't want to hear about that, Poppy. I want to mediate a conflict. This nigga was on the phone drinking Miss Beverly drunk. Toe down. And passing out FBI cards. And aggravating as these goddamn Southern California flies. Shit. Israel Doctrine them got mosquitoes in Arkansas that sound like they got buzzsaws in their wings. And we got flies out here that will sacrifice their life just to lick your skin. Shit. But I enjoyed the part of the interview with Ron Savage that I saw, man. You know what I mean? I enjoyed that part. And, what else can I say about a nigga's asshole and shit? And nigga's thighs. It ain't too much you can say. Because I don't want to start going back through all the shit that Poppy done did. This nigga done did some of the worst shit. Said some of the worst shit. So I don't want to go through all that because it make me get that watery taste in my mouth. But he sure is an asshole and a fool and a sick motherfucker that needs the couch. Not to lay on your side and get thigh, but you need some medicine. See, look at Basim saying that. That's right. That's why I say Ron is like this. Because Ron has been to the goddamn doctor and got some medicine, got fixed. Poppy need to get fixed. And this nigga need to get neutered. Or spayed. Whatever one you got. You probably need to get spayed, Poppy. Meow. You and Israel Doctrine need to get spayed. Like town cats. Basim, did you see the video where I put up Israel Doctrine was giving himself a cat bath? Licking his... He in Chicago, a whole nother state. Ain't brought a towel with him, fam. He licking his tongue and with his finger on the camera, wiping his face like he giving his self a cat bath. Meow. Licking. Meow. And then while he doing that, he gonna mention me. Oh, the RBG dude gonna get this, so let me make sure I give him a good shot. Meow. And he wiping his face, doing a cat bath out in the street in Chicago. I wanted to tell Israel, you think I wasn't gonna show the people what the fuck you doing? Who go to another city and you don't bring one towel and one bar of soap at least? You could have used a fucking bottled water, put the towel, water on the towel, and hit your soap and clean that up, man. Even if you were staying on the street, G. Yeah, that street performer. The street performer came out there and was trying to tell him, look here, man, even I don't give a fuck about this Bambaataa shit. Bambaataa don't care about it. Poppy damn sure don't care about it. Poppy want a nigga to run up in him again so he get a few more. Poppy want a nigga to jump down off in him. The street guy says, I don't want to, he basically told Israel, I don't want to hear that all that speculation shit. Just think, watch him. This nigga done did 400,000 videos on Poppy. Think about how much time that consumed. And how low the view count is. And how little money he made. And he go just one state over. And nobody even fucking know his ass. Dude out there didn't even know. He talking to the gatekeeper. Bambaataa and Poppy's story. The gatekeeper. The master of booty holes and shit. Yo, look at Miss Beverly asking the question. Look, 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 look. Miss Beverly said, "What happened to conscious speculation, though?" I, I told these niggas they think it's too scary for them to believe. Miss Beverly, these niggas don't want to believe they've been around here fighting, and stars have been looking and peeking from the bushes and coming in with troll accounts and shit, get right next to you, talking to you and shit. You don't know who the fuck they are. R.I.P. to Jase Unfroy. I'm telling you, man, a lot of these cats are scared to even talk about that, Miss Beverly. They don't want to mention it. They don't want to mention that it's damn near 30 days now. How long has it been since I said that? Been 2, 3 weeks? Well, it been 3, 4 weeks yet? And I asked Israel Doctrine, I said, nigga, you got the man's phone number. You call everybody on air, but you won't do this one, huh, G? You do that one offline and then go throw up in the fucking corner because you know Brother Michael operated in the spirit of prophecy that day and then fucked your head up. This shit is unbelievable. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego and who in the fuck was conscious speculation? I know. I know. And y'all know now too if you'd have seen them videos, but nobody won't step up and say, damn man, we've been fighting. The Israel Doctrine got exposed to be a trashy nigga right in front of this brother that was coming close to consciousness, trying to find people that he could trust. Then find out he trusted an asshole, a clown. And then me and Sadnetta and a couple other brothers urge him, come away from that. You need to stop because you're making a fool of yourself. He gets on the air 1 or 2 more times to stop making videos. Stop commenting too. And he stopped doing a lot of shit. He was the only person in the world that was doing. Don't trust me. I checked. Israel, why you won't call the man motherfucking number on air, man? Scared? No. He probably lying about having it now, but he did have it. Because I remember he called Conscious Speculation, and Conscious Speculation called him one day on the air. But he didn't let us hear it. It was just him talking to him. Mm-hmm. Izzy got that number, or had it. I go over there and comment on Conscious Speculation channel under people that keep on asking him, brother, please say something. He ain't gonna say nothing, trust me. I guarantee you, unless you have a seance, he ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. You could type a whole goddamn paragraph. Tell him, look, I'm gonna give you my lottery ticket. I won the Powerball. He ain't gonna say shit. Nigga wasted 3 years talking about Poppy's asshole family. That's why I'm telling you, Miss Beverly. I don't like that nigga. Because that nigga made all these dudes around here waste their motherfucking time. And he bisexual and shit. Playing games. Wanting attention. I got a picture of him at the event, the Kemet on Trial event that me and the Hebrew War Machine and the Kemet brothers was doing. He there is Jonathan's security guard looking like some little girl in the front with a beanie. And then today, nowadays, these last days, he's on the camera trying to get jobs for the Zulu Nation. Trying to lobby for them to work for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nigga, you told us them dudes raped you and shit. See that? Scratch a lie, find a thief. All you gotta do is ask questions. Motherfucker's scared to ask this nigga questions because he told me he a killer. Fuck. I'm a killer too, motherfucker. Yeah. He don't want to be saved, definitely, because he walking that sheep as a Shiite Muslim. He definitely don't want to be saved. No, that nigga don't want salvation. He's a Shiite. He just Miss Beverly, probably the same kind of Shiite that the same kind of Muslim that Yasser Arafat was. Yeah, man. Those goons look like the Secret Service, man. Takashi done went and got the motherfucking FBI when they off duty. This nigga done went to Canaan and got giants, family. Takashi 6ix9ine done went and got security from Canaan. The goddamn giants from Genesis 6, y'all. Ooh, Poppy gonna need that kind of security if he keep on talking stupid about Bambaataa and them and this nigga here ain't telling the whole truth. He gonna need it. Yeah, on that picture, I ain't gonna never get over that, Poppy. You and Bambaataa next to him. Bam, come take a selfie with me. I got my t-shirt and my panties on. Remember that song I used to sing, Bam? Then pull Bam close in the picture. Y'all get real close. He touch his dick on your thigh and shit. One more time for old time's sake. And he grab your ass and you smile. Got that? Watch somebody snap that picture. Watch it. That's that look. That's that come hit it look on the selfie with Bam with your rapist next to you. He your father, you say. You want us to fuck with you, man? Are you crazy? And he want to blow up niggas' events. He want to rape kids. He want to bury, jump, dig niggas' dead mamas up, offering niggas his balls and shit. Nigga said on Queen's Flip he want to put something in the back of Sarnetta's head. Nigga, you need to make sure they take that shit down before these motherfuckers catch on to it. I got a copy of it. I had to. But anyway, y'all, man, get your goddamn shirt. What the fuck is y'all waiting on? The order's coming in too slow. Way too slow. I tell you what, if it's too much, I'll negotiate with some of the shirts that I've actually worn myself. That actually should make it go up in value. But if you can't pay the whole $30 for the shirt, the signature shirts, if you got $15, email me. I'll help you. I got some of them I don't wore. I shouldn't have wore that many of them, but shit, it's mine. Yeah, $15, $10. You want a shirt? You gotta promise me you wear it on YouTube and out in the street, and I'll send you one for your small donation. But there ain't gonna be that many because I ain't pulled that many out the little batch. You can't be getting high off your own supply and shit, man. Poppy. Oh man, family. Anyway, it's been real. And there's some of these niggas out here that's real homosexuals, real crazy. But y'all guard your wife and your life and your family and your home if you can. And make sure you're submitting to God. I'm telling you, that sounds crazy after all the shit I just said, but we all are sinners. That's what the Bible said, right? If you submitting yourself to God, at least you're prayed up. So whenever whatever comes, you're prepared. Amen. Now, Basim, get a benediction, man. No, let's let Poppy do it. Peace, y'all.